All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Hoe Phase. We have our awesome guests, all of you guys on YouTube and
nigga
all the
awesome
callers.
now.
Yes.
Nigga awesome now.
As long as you keep your octave like right where it's at,
Listen,
you'll be
as long
perfectly
as
awesome.
y'all stay in the ranges of respect and ranges of respecting the nigga opinion, and we gonna keep it as monotone. Is that the monotone?
No, we don't need
No,
a monotone.
monotone
but
is
we
like-
just need
It's
it-
high?
Like it's
Monotone
like
is when you
no
talk like
emotion.
this.
It's
Yeah.
no, okay. I don't
We
know
just
the
need to
phrases.
keep it right
It
here.
might get high, man. Listen,
It
it might
might.
get high.
You're gonna keep it at a good middle C.
Nah. We're gonna keep it however the energy goes. That's where I'm gonna go with it.
But yes, so we have Face in the building. All of you guys been calling in, commenting on YouTube, talking about where's Face. So we brought Face back in
What
to
up?
be an official guest on our show.
Yes,
So welcome.
That's dope, man.
Official
I'm a
now.
guest.
Yes, you're a guest.
That's
Thanks
dope.
thanks for coming on, I should say.
Nah, most definitely. Thanks for having me.
Of course. This is gonna be the first time you guys don't hear Face scream. So
Yeah.
look, you know.
Who said I don't scream? I just think that people get confused.
You get loud.
No, I just think y'all confuse my passion for anger or upset. No, we're talking. If we're having a debate, my job is to sway the crowd towards me. If part of swaying the crowd towards me is me raising my voice, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, it's your tactic.
Period. It's a tactic. That's
All right.
it.
I respect it. All right, but before we cut to break, we were talking about the question of the week. So this is the question that we asked everybody on Instagram. We put it on our story and all that good stuff. And we want to find out what you have to say too. So the question was, MJ, you want to read it?
The question was, do you have to be completely healed to be in a relationship? Why or why not?
Yes, you have to be completely healed.
Why?
I don't think people should, why go into a situation where it's like if I tell you that if you're gonna get on the bus, that bus is going to crash, are you still gonna get on that bus?
No.
Okay, so it's just like a relationship. If you go into a situation and you're not mentally ready to be in one, you're gonna be in a new relationship, start bringing your old problems into the new relationship because you're gonna have some insecurities from the last relationship. So you're gonna be upset about, oh, this guy did this. He didn't text back fast enough. So if your last nigga was a I don't text back fast enough nigga, as soon as your new nigga does anything similar to that,
Yep.
you're gonna start reacting.
You're triggered.
Instead of just you're already triggered. So now you're starting an attitude, and now it starts a discussion where you call him like when he finally hits you back. Why the fuck you ain't text me? You see me texting you? But now your anger is not at him. Your anger is at your last nigga because he
Is
was
that
the
the
one.
last few? It's probably built up.
But if you let it get to that many few, then you're the problem. It's not the man.
Yeah.
A lot of times, women problems in relationships is them. But it's better to blame the man because it's just y'all have this notion where y'all don't like to admit fault. Because if you ask majority of women, you ask them who fucked the relationship, they're gonna say the man. You're never gonna hear. It's rare. Like it's like real slim to none. You'll hear a female go, you know what? I was the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how
That's
y'all
true.
was
That
here
is a little rare.
and y'all was like, oh, I'm single, but you're talking about sucking dick on New Year's. You're talking about I fuck 8 niggas and I don't give a fuck about none of them. But you know what I'm saying? So when you talking like that, some niggas or some men might look at that and say, yo, shorty don't got it together. So maybe she's just trying to fuck. So now when a nigga come to you on some fucking shit, you feel some type of way. But that's the energy that you're giving off. So if you give off this I'm a hoe energy, then niggas gonna come to you on some I'm trying to give dick energy. And if that's all you want, and that's what you say you want, then accept that and don't complain when you don't get nothing else. Then you just gotta accept that shit. Listen, you know what? Check this out. I just want dick. You say you just want dick. So don't get mad if I come and say, what's up, I'm trying to fuck.
This was this is the exact conversation we had last
You're gonna
week.
have to accept that and say either you with it or you're not. Yo, I wanna fuck. Then that's it. You shouldn't be like, oh, don't talk to me like that. Shouldn't you treat me like... No, the initial thing you said you wanted is I want to fuck. So this is the image that you're putting out. It's just like girls that's naked on the internet. You're putting the image out that you're for everybody. So nobody wants to focus on you. Now, if the guy that does focus on you is the guy you have to settle for because it's never the guy that you want. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be either he has money or he's just trying to get some pussy, and most niggas are suckers.
So that's definitely something that we've been talking about and working on, like how to match our actions with what we really want, what our desires are.
And how to be more intentional about dating and like how
I think I should be more, I think I should accept honesty more. I think women should big up honesty more instead of bigging up how somebody is supposed to speak to you. Because y'all so focused on the how.
Yeah. Last week we was talking about how even when a man is telling us something, we're still going to translate it into, like, the craziness in our head. Like, he's going to tell us, I don't want a relationship. It's just like, all right, he don't want one right now. But, like, if I stay around, if I do A, B, and C, and if I keep sucking it right and fucking it right, then he going to want one. Like,
But
no.
it's still no. It's
still
always been no.
It's been, like, this is just the cycle of what's been going on.
But see, I think y'all get that message screwed up when the guy says he doesn't want a relationship. It's just like, has a guy that you didn't want to fuck end up fucking you?
A guy that I didn't want to fuck?
Yeah, like a guy that let's say a guy tried to holler up and you was fronting at first, and then eventually he was able to get you to fuck, right?
Yeah, a few.
Okay, it's the same thing with men in relationships. Just because a guy says he doesn't want it doesn't mean you can't convince him to want to be in one with you. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Y'all close your minds off to the idea because he said he doesn't want it. But that is, no man ever wants a relationship.
No, we don't close our minds off to it. We delude ourselves and still get our feelings hurt.
But hear what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if I go, I don't want a relationship, you're less likely to talk to me if you want a relationship. Right? Because in your mind, it's like, oh, he's just on some fucking shit. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now you're going to look at me in that aspect, oh, he's just on some fucking shit because he said he doesn't want a relationship. I'm just saying, if me personally, I don't want a relationship. Not because of a female or there's no right female. I don't want a relationship because of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I ain't shit. I know that personally for me, if it's for the women, I'd be in a relationship every day.
But you don't think it's wise if somebody's telling you, like, hey, I don't want a relationship, to kind of, like, fall back? Because it's like...
No, it's about... I mean, if you like somebody and you really... Okay, in life, there's things that you say you wanted to do. People told you couldn't do it. Didn't you still figure out a way to do it?
Yeah, but that sounds like setting yourself up for failure.
No, I'm just saying. But it's no. If you accept reality, you got to accept failure. If you don't accept failure, you're not going to succeed. It's just like in a relationship. If you don't accept the pain, then you're not going to get in one. You have to accept that. You have to accept that this shit might end. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You have to accept that this shit might not go well.
But at least give it your all.
But at least be in a process where you can learn something from that situation to make yourself better for the next one.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel you. MJ, what do you think about the question of the week? Do you think you have to be completely healed to be in a relationship?
I'm coming.
You're coming?
Like I'm coming
Where?
back. Ill, inappropriate.
No, this is actually inappropriate.
It's crazy. When y'all be like, this is hoe things. That's some hoe shit. And y'all get tight. You see the confusion with women? This might be the one reason why y'all single. I want to be a hoe, but I don't want to be a hoe.
I want to be a hoe, but I want to be taken on.
But I don't want you to treat me like a hoe. But I want to be a hoe. Just say I want to be a hoe in bed. I think y'all should be more specific. Say
like, I want to be your hoe.
I want to be your hoe in bed. So don't say so that you got to be careful your wording. It's like when a woman says, I don't need a man, and then get mad when she getting a whole bunch of little boys and niggas that just want to fuck. You said that already. You
Putting
said,
that out there. That's a spell.
I don't want a man.
Facts.
Okay, then you're not going to get one. That's it. So stop saying y'all don't need one, because you ain't going to get it.
I don't say that.
I don't say that either. But yeah, okay. So,
what's your answer, MJ?
I do think you have to be completely healed, or you at least have to be on that path of knowing that you have shit you need to work on and actually be actively putting in the steps to fix it, you know? Like, because as you said, like, people just be getting into situations and then, like, it just be fucked up situations because you haven't dealt with shit from your childhood. Like, I have so much shit that I have not dealt with at all. Like, I do not need to be in a relationship. I want a relationship. Like, I never had a boyfriend in my entire life, childhood, nothing. Like, I want that, but I know that I'm not there right now. Nobody, I don't know.
How you don't know?
But
you're getting fucked.
Yeah, but they don't want to, like, be in a relationship with me.
Do you think it's them, or do you think it's something about you though?
Maybe it's something about me. It was, some of them literally have said to me, like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, and I was still fucking them. One, he just wasn't ready. This other one, he was in love with me and, like, wanted to be in a relationship with me, but his actions were like, I just feel like he was lying. Like, I don't know why he was saying all that. The old nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
scary.
like, yeah.
How old was he?
He's creepy.
How old was he?
39.
And how old are you?
23.
And how old were you when you was dealing with him?
22, 23.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just want to hold that as a mental thought for later.
He was trying to drop a baby in you and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm just like, it was too much. Like, he was trying to do too much.
What about his actions didn't show that, though?
Like, okay, so like we would never even talk, like at all. Like I would reach out to him and like never get an answer, or like he wouldn't text me if I didn't text him, and then we would only literally be fucking.
But what else did you do besides fucking him?
Nothing.
There you go. You get nothing.
Okay.
He fucked you already. He accomplished his goal.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's your
But
turn
then why
to
did he
step it
keep
up.
trying to say he wanted to marry me and all that other shit? Like,
Because it sounded good and you wanted to hear it.
I didn't actually.
But I'm just saying, that's maybe because that technique has worked with so many women. He just kept doing it. He just wanted to maintain the pussy. That's the only thing you made him care about was maintaining the pussy. You didn't make him want to. You didn't do anything to make him want to maintain anything else.
We never even were in the situation to even.
It's tag. You're
be
it.
seen
Once
as
he
that,
fucks
like-
you, it's your turn. And that's the thing about y'all women.
What
Y'all
do you mean
lazy
it's my
as fuck.
turn?
Yes, because
I kind of see what
Men
you're
and
saying.
women-
though.
Like, I do.
Men
I
and
know.
women-
I see exactly what you're talking about.
men and women have two different goals, right?
Okay.
A man's goal is to fuck. I'm just talking about in general. I'm not talking about y'all rare cases of women that just want the fuck too, which is not true, even though y'all like to say
No,
it.
I know it's not true.
But
Sure.
but
We're done
you have men want to fuck. Women want a relationship. How do I prove that? I guarantee every time you seen a guy that you was interested in, you already thought about how your baby would look. You already thought about what the things you'll be doing. You done even had a whole vision board of what was going on with you and that person that
I mean,
you
I
was
thought about
attracted
the
to
dick
at that moment.
first, though.
No, I'm just saying the dick comes along with that. But I'm just saying you guys
Dick
already
and
saw.
marriage.
Oh my God, he got some nice hair. Oh my God, I think our babies. You guys start thinking where a guy's thoughts is, damn, she look like a pussy. Good. You see the different mindsets. Now your goal is to reach a relationship. His goal is to fuck. His goal is easier to accomplish than your goal. And y'all don't think that. You think because he was able to accomplish his goal easier that you feel your goal should be accomplished the same way as easy as well. When it's not like that. To maintain a man's mind and his heart and just the whole urge of wanting to be with you, that takes a woman's work. That's what you do. Like, for example, with me as a man, if I'm fucking with a chick, I'll fuck a chick I don't care about her no more. I'm not interested about fucking anymore. If we fuck again, we fuck again. If we
One
don't,
time,
we
you're done.
I'm
One
straight
and
Drake
done.
on
So
them.
the post
Once-
nut, you
once
got
is
post
enough
nut
for me.
clarity.
Once is enough, meaning when I say once is enough for me, that doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to fuck again. I'm just saying that if that is the only time I fuck, then so be it.
Your goal was already accomplished.
I accomplished my goal. It
Okay.
doesn't matter if all that the extra times I'm fucking is just extras. It's just extra. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I just came to fuck. Your goal is to want to be in a relationship. So now I accomplished my goal. Now you got to accomplish yours. How would you make a man want to be in a relationship? Yo, I want to be with him. You know what? Brrr. Hey, Face, what you doing? You hungry? I'm about to cook. What you like? No. Come over. I just want to feed you. I just bought a 3.5 for you, and I want to suck your dick while you smoke your blunt. Now you're doing something to make him like, yo, she's actually showing me she's really interested in me, and she's putting in work to bring in that time. That's what people don't understand. It's all about the time. So the more you get me to come over to you, the more you become a part of my habit, and you become a part of my time. So now the more time I have with you, the more I get to learn about you, the more I get to see about you, and the more I'm going to want to be with you. But you women are so impatient because y'all on this biological clock bullshit. Like, I got to do this before 30 because I can't be having no kids at 45. And so it makes y'all such in a rush.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest problem. That's why I wrote my book. My book is about that. It's about not rushing.
Oh, you have a book? What's
I
it
have a
called?
book.
What's it
It's
called?
called Bitch Just Listen.
Oh,
Can we get a copy?
I'm gonna send it to y'all for
we
free.
gotta
Can you sign
review
I'm
it.
gonna email it to y'all. No,
it's an ebook?
I'm
It's an ebook?
gonna email it to you, but I'm coming out with a hard copy as
Okay,
well.
cool. I want a signed copy.
Yeah, I got you.
All
Definitely.
right. Let me read some
Yeah,
answers.
wait.
with
What's
what
your
I think.
answer?
I don't think you have to be completely healed, but I do agree that you have to be aware and accountable for what you're bringing, your traumas that you're bringing to the situation, and actively working on that. Whether that means you're in therapy, whether that means you're like journaling or reading books about it. I don't fucking know. Talking to your family about it, but you gotta be dealing with it head on, not just being like, yeah, my dad left me and that hurts me. That's it. It's like,
and
okay,
then everybody leaves you, so you think everybody.
what are you doing with that? What are you doing about that? Because you're gonna
But you
put
know
that
what?
on me.
That's okay. It's okay to be able to do that. But if you do have these inner issues, if you're gonna deal with somebody, then you can't bring it onto them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can have those issues if you have them, but you can't put that on that person. You have to let that person be their own person. You you don't put them in your category or that last person's category, whatever. You have to let them be in their category.
Absolutely.
And also, I think you should share your trauma with somebody that you want to date or like spend your life with too. But I feel like people have a right to know some shit.
No, absolutely. I think you should share your trauma, but I feel like in my last situation, we both just bonded on our trauma, but we both weren't actively working on it. So we just were kind of sad together and like, you know.
Is it y'all too?
No. Like my last relationship.
Oh, okay.
We were just sad together and kind of codependent on each other, but haven't really sat there and talked about, okay, how does this affect me? How does this affected my thought processes? How has this affected, you know, my actions because of A, B, and C that happened to me? So I feel like now this whole year of me not really dating and me figuring myself out and me, like, if I'm starting to talk to somebody and I realize some of these habits are coming up or these thought patterns, I'm just like, oh shit, what is that? Like, why did I think like that? Why did I want to just dip on this nigga after he didn't text me for a few hours? Like, what is that in me?
Because you were programmed to be like that already.
I know, but
So
now I have
consistently
to
going through it. It's like an automatic thing that happens.
So now I have to unprogram myself and reprogram myself with, you know, security and with like just being rational.